Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Temtem. So last episode, it was pretty fun. It was co-op and stuff. Unfortunately, towards the tail end of it, Shell started losing her voice, and it's not 100% back yet. And so we're just gonna switch back to solo for the time being. And I'm just gonna solo commentate all the way up to the first boss in Windward Fort. For those of you that watched our closed alpha gameplay of this, you'll recognize the spot I'm talking about. But more or less right before the first gym will be solo content. And then we'll go back to co-op because her voice will be better by then, I'm sure. Sorry, I was really hoping to do more co-op, but her voice is way more important than us playing Temtem together. So for now, hope you enjoy anyway. Hey, where are you going? Chicasa. You're not even on the right coast, dude. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. Whoopsie. It's so weird how sicknesses have seasons. People are so predictable. I mean, people's immune systems are generally worse in the winter. And people are inside longer and just not as healthy and some other stuff. It makes sense. I'm sure proper virologists could actually tell you the exact reasons why, but So, is this a Pokemon game or just a clone game? It is a Pokemon clone. It is a damn good Pokemon clone, I guess would be the way I'd put it. It's kind of like how World of Warcraft is an EverQuest clone that turned out to be better than the original. And EverQuest was a clone of some other game that I totally forget. Oh, do I want to do energy manipulate? Yeah, I should. So I think we've knocked everything else out. I'm just gonna have him rest. But yeah, I will just be perpetually kind of positive about this game, because it's actually pretty good. I did have an Umishi. Oh! Umishi is super cute! I forgot how cute Umishi is! Oh, I want it! Let's see. Rest. I'm just gonna hit that guy. Now, how would I put it? Imitation is the best form of flattery. But... What? You won? Money. Imitation is the best form of flattery, but directly cloning is boring. At the same time, like, this does enough different that it's not just a pure clone. It stands on its own, and it's actually fairly good. But it's still very much, like, within the exact same genre. And same general niche of genre. Let's see, what system is this on, and what's the price? So currently it's only on PC. It will be coming, I believe, to Switch at a later date. My assumption would be they want to get this game, like, nice and perfect before they bring it to another platform. Let's see. Because currently, it just came out on Early Access 2 days ago, and it was a little... Oh, you can see Shell there. That's cute. It's like a paraphrase game instead of copy-paste. Kinda. I don't know how to describe it, really. There should be a better term for this sort of thing than clone. Because I find clone to be... It does the game a disservice. Maybe love letter. Yeah, I would call it a love letter game, where it is absolutely unapologetically, you know, aware of its origins, but it's still good enough that it's not just like, it's just a clone. You know, or you could use dash-like, but I prefer, I don't like the dash-like as a naming philosophy. Because that's how you end up with roguelikes and roguelites and souls-likes and souls-lights. Like, that shouldn't be a genre. Inspired is a good one. Yeah, that's another... Shell's just going, eh, in the background. It's a clone, but clone just... Like, it's a good clone. Whereas, like, I have played straight up one-for-one Pokemon clones that don't even do anything differently. Like, comparing this to that Koromon game that we played last week, like, Koromon definitively was like a one-for-one Pokemon clone with minimal differences. This one at least tries to do something a little bit more. Both are very good, but... It's a love child. I'd have a hard time saying love child, if only because love child implies that the original had some hand in the creation of it. Like, if somebody pointed to me at, like, a kid and was like, that's your love child, I'd be like, hell no. Let's see. You there, stranger. Throw down. Let's discuss Temtemology instead. Temtem up and get ready to lose. Oh. But Temtemology. Yeah, I would say, like, Kingdom Hearts is a love child between Final Fantasy and Disney, and also Action RPG, which is confusing. I don't know. Let's see. I want to hit Scythe. Let's see. I'd play a Pokemon clone with a different storyline. What would be different, really? I would absolutely... I was actually thinking about that earlier. I would really enjoy playing a Pokemon clone where... I've said this a billion times already, but, like, it would make me so happy to play a Pokemon game where I am an adult in the universe, and I'm just, like... I'm not going off to be the league champ or anything like that. I'm more just kind of living my life, and some amount of that involves Pokemon battling, or using the Pokemon in interesting ways. Today's not my brightest day. Like, how would I put it? Like, I guess I just would want, like, a Stardew Valley, a Stardew Valley, like, with heavy monster collection, which I realize a lot of people are going to say Rune Factory 4, and I'm going to say Rune Factory 4 is coming out on February 28th, and I'm really excited for that. But yeah, Animal Crossing Pokemon version, where it's a much smaller map, maybe. You're not like... I mean, you could travel a lot. I don't know. I just feel like it's always the starry-eyed youngster, and it's like, I just kind of want to be like... me. But then again, I don't know. Told you 100... Oh, you're not her. Hi there. Who's her? Shh, not so loud behind you. Don't turn around. She's been going on about Temtemology all day. I get it, it's fascinating to her, but all I want is a good, fun battle. By the way, the name's Pow. Actually, let's talk Temtemology. Oh, no, not again! No way, man! Yes, way, man. Oh, my cold fainted Temtem. Oh, I love the dialogue here. I don't know why it is the way there, but, I don't know. Let's see. Rhea plays the parents following their kids to make sure that they don't die out there becoming the champions. Gives them some invisible nudges towards victory occasionally. I mean, I feel like that should almost be its own game of, like, an RPG where, like, the hero protagonist goes off on the adventure, and the parents, who aren't dead, just shadow them the entire time, making sure they're okay. I've never seen a game like that. I'd absolutely love it if... Yeah, you have to play as the concerned parents, making sure that your kid makes it in the end. And, like, halfway through the game, you probably just join their party just because... But no, to go back on the idea of, like, a monster collection game where you're an adult and you're using the monsters for more than just battling, like, a lot of these Temtems seem like they could maybe have interesting applications to real life beyond just, like, fighting. And you kind of see that in Pokemon, and I'd absolutely love to play a game like that, where you're actually seeking out the Pokemon not just to make them your fighting machines, but it's just like, oh, yeah, I need, like, power. Let's get some Magnemites and train them up so they're better and stuff like that. I don't know. You sure know how to use those Temtem. Those freaking Uncanny Valley faces crack me up every time I see them. It's great. And Rune Factory. Just said that. I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't actually played a Rune Factory game yet. But I'm really hoping that Rune Factory 4, the remake, turns out to be really good. Let's see. Let's just switch him in. Let's see. Remember the older Pokemon games where you sent money to mom and she'd buy you some gifts every once in a while? Well, one like that, except for your other parents building a factory business, and the gifts you send to your trainer decide your trainer's level and the income they can send you. Oh, 1 second. Hey, I know you. You're a Wanderbot, aren't you? No, I'm... Sure, right, like I don't recognize you, Wanderbot. You've really come into your own, I see. You haven't recognized me yet. I'm Carmen. Doesn't ring a bell. Well, it was many years ago. You're Ina's kid. I remember seeing you in Zadar years ago before I left to train in Arisola. Send Kalazu. I haven't seen Zadar in ages. How's she doing? She's fine, thanks. Good to hear that. She must be a bit lonely now that you're flying solo. I should have a coffee with her and catch up. One point I have to say, I really like the fact that the main character's mother... People actually know who she is in this game, and you're not just some kid. Like, people are like, "Oh, yeah, I know you. I know your parents." And it's like, it actually does do a lot to make you feel like you're in the world, sort of. Okay, so what have you been up to? Spent some time in the academia, then I entered the Arisola Dojo to hone my technique. Then I did some traveling, working here and there to earn some Pansuns. I spent some time in the Mirror Isles learning how to use my nature Temtem more effectively. And then I was in Kisiwa for a while. How I missed the mountains and that herbal tea. Anyway, now that I'm back in Deniz, I should pay the old town a visit, I guess. Say hi to Ina and all the old timers. Show me what you've learned. Ah, we used to pretend fight with stuffed Temtem when you were 8, remember? Now we're having a real battle. How time flies. Anyway, let's Temtem up, as the kids say these days. Oh. Anyway, I would absolutely love to play a proper, like, fantasy party manager game at some point. I've never heard of anything that really, like, counts, I guess. How would I describe it? Like, I guess it would be like a not unhappy version of Darkest Dungeon, but you're not actually like guiding people through the dungeon. You're just kind of seeing the end results. So your favorite Pokemon game would have to be Pokemon Conquest. Mystery Dungeon Rescue Squad is good as well. I really, really liked the idea of Pokemon Conquest, but the actual execution I found kind of uninteresting, unfortunately. It was like, Conquest was so cool, but the plot was kind of boring. They went with the gym system, so like, at least for the first X number of hours of the game, it was absolutely like, hey, you know, the next place that you're fighting is weak to, like, grass, so just load up on grass and you'll be fine. And that felt kind of crappy to me. The other issue was that, the other issue that I ran into was that... Oh, I was not checking to see if he had enough... Oh, no, he had enough stamina for that. Very impressive, Wanderbot. I bet she's proud of you. The other issue I ran into is the fact that every Pokemon only had one move, which meant at the very end I was fighting against Nobunaga, and he had a Zekrom that could only hit things within a certain range, which, wouldn't you know, I just had to surround him and then beat his face in, and he just couldn't... He couldn't respond, he couldn't do anything about it. He was just stuck there until I killed him. And it wasn't bad, but it felt unsatisfying because I wanted it to be cooler than that. Oh, that guy has a cool outfit. Oh, look, a peasant in typical southern Deniz garb. How authentic. Sorry, friend. He's a bit of a big city boy. So would you care for... Who are you calling a big city boy? I'm just appreciating the rich and varied wildlife of the regions. The trees, the Temtem, the country bumpkins. Oh, for crying out loud. Anyway, care for a little Temtem battle, friend? I'll crush you. Yeah, no, I understand the feeling, my friend. Haha, the yokel's getting cocky. Well, bring it on, rural guy. Let's have a decent fight. It's showtime, peasant. Wow. So, have they fixed the game yet? Yes, it is very fixed. It's not perfect. There's still some, like, small issues. But this is pretty much what I would have expected, what I would have hoped for at launch. So, overall, like, my opinions of Temtem in its current state are about where they were at the alpha. It feels a little bit more polished. Oh, Sharp Leaf. Let's get rid of, probably, Nimble. I don't think I'm really going to use Nimble. So now he's actually got a grass move. Oh. Energy manipulate? Yeah, I guess that works. You know, I haven't checked if this game has stab bonuses. I kind of hope it doesn't. I've been assuming it doesn't, but I could be wrong. Or do they increase the server population cap? I don't know if they necessarily did. I know that's not necessarily the only reason why it was having issues earlier. Like, you can't just buy more servers and expect it to work. I really want that guy's armor. Okay, pretty sure it does have stab. Alright. But how? It can't. Impossible. Back to the city, boy. How dare you? You. That's only right. Good fight. Let's go, you. Aw, this is still a work in progress. Well, I guess I don't really need a temp center. Having the freaking Estus flask in this is great. Oh. There's a quest giver here bugging out. It also looks like oh no, you know what? Quest giver's probably directly above us. There's a platform up there, and they're probably pacing back and forth. Good morning. How's the Temtem catch going? More of a fighter. Huh. We're called Temtem tamers, not Temtem fighters for a reason, my friend. Temtem's not about fights. It's about the relationship you develop with your Temtem. Of course, that translates into better fights. When you have that trust, when you're really in sync, let me show you. I'm going to crush you. Let's see, do you have other Temtems, or is it just these? Do you have others you're leveling, or are you leveling these only for a reason? I'm leveling these two only for a very specific reason of energy manipulation. Does bonus damage if I've got a grass type as my second. So by pairing it with Gas Bag here, I do more damage. I'd like to catch a Genki, but I don't actually remember where Genki spawns. It spawns somewhere around here, but I haven't actually gotten a whole lot of Temtem to spawn in the grass. I was hoping that I could get a little bit further before I started trying to catch, because that ends up hurting a little bit more. But yeah, I'm using these two purely just for the bonus damage, and then I will switch it around. I also just think Kaku is a fairly cute Temtem. The oh, Houchin? I think it's Houchin? Houchin? Whatever my starter is, I think it's cute. It's kind of like a weird hairy Mew that isn't quite adorable. I'm honestly kind of shocked that Shell didn't go for one of these. I guess she wanted She just yelled turtle from across the house. That is fair. Owie, gas bag. At least we're leveling up. Let's see. So rest, and can just keep doing Razor Leaf. Owie, please stop slapping the gas bag. Gas bag isn't that durable. I guess I'm a better catcher than tamer. Okay, so if I check the map... Ooh. This is like... Oh, no. That's probably a temp center, right? Actually, I don't know what the hell that is. Well, I'm gonna head for that, whatever it is. We're just gonna hope for the best. Yeah, let's officially switch Banabra up. Slapping the gas bag sounds like an innuendo. It absolutely does. Hey, Genki! Let's see. How was the game? It's pretty good. I feel like I should probably put together a command for that, so I don't have to keep answering that over and over again. But I'll answer it anyway, just because. I don't know. I've already done this specific section of the game back in... Owie! Oh, I forgot I'm weak to electricity. I thought I was weak to... I thought I was weak to crystal, not electricity. Or maybe I'm weak to both. I don't know. Sorry. Nah, it's fine. I'm just getting a lot of people coming by to ask the same question, and it's entirely understandable. It was, oh boy, this is a bad one. Botanophobia. Damage taken from nature techniques is increased by 50%. Oof. Still a damn good one. Electric and wind is a really good combo, but not on this Genki. Few types that are weak to multiple. I thought mental is just only weak to 2. Okay, let's just squad up. Let's move glass up. Hopefully I can heal over on the left. If I can't, I'm in trouble. Ah, here comes another Temtem trainer. I haven't seen you at the dojo, and I don't remember you from any time in the academia. So you must be new. I studied the academia. Excellent! Make sure to attend all classes of the academia. It's the only way to make the most of your Temtem and excel in battle. For instance, what do you know about synergy? I've heard about it. Listen up. When you're fighting alongside a friend, it matters which Temtem you're using. It matters a lot. If you have the right combination of Temtem, you can greatly improve damage. I see. Let's see. So, yeah, we already know about that. Blah, blah, blah. Fight me. That's the spear, kid. Temtem up, then. Ooh, he's got a big squid. And all I've got, a pair of birds. Birds! I do not. Probably go for... Oh, it's this guy. This guy was an absolute ruiner. Okay, we're gonna just wreck the Calibus. I remember getting this far and getting absolutely wrecked. Because he's got the combos. Oh, well, never mind. That worked out for me. Okay, we can do another wind burst. And another wind blade. Okay, hit glass. Yeah, getting rid of that duo move is super important. I remember getting to this point in the alpha and getting absolutely just smacked around, and it was awful. Let's see, what do I got? Peck! Peck! Okay, we got it. Because Peck has priority. Heck yeah! Come on, work those synergies. Hit me with your best shot. I would if I could, but my synergy is injured. Could have been better, but that's a good start. Well played, Tamer. Freaking judgy Josie right here. Alright, so we want to go this way. I'm hoping... Let's see, do you know what time Malachite opens? No idea. Oh, guess I'll wait a couple of minutes more. It's gonna be a couple of months, boyo. Alright, I think we're fine. I'm gonna have to use some bombs, aren't I? Because there's actually, like, no easy way I'm gonna get back down. And there's no easy way for me to get back up. All the way back up without healing. I should have saved my healing move. Oh, it's fine. My elixir syndrome can... Oh, wait. Temessence vial? It's empty. No. I was really hoping it would refill after one of those fights. Okay, that'll have to do for the time being. That was a furniture store for housing. Oh, interesting. That'll be kind of fun. I usually don't care too much about player housing. I might mess with it in this game, but still. Wake up, you. We have company. Huh? What? Get ready to be beaten. Oh, get ready to be beaten by both of us. Shut up and follow my lead. Let's see your Temtem, stranger. I'll fight you both. Oh, yes you will. Temtem up, stranger. Let's do this. Let's see. Is there enough content in this game to be worth the $35? I'd say so. Let's see. Hit the Lawali. There we go. We can breed in the housing. That sounded weird. But yeah, ugh. Or gas bag. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, whatever. Super poor gas bag. We might lose gas bag here. Yeah, lost him. Damn it. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Crap. Bug! Oh boy. Let's see. It's just Shy Shield with Babug. Hope for the best. We might honestly have to crawl my way down. Don't bully the baby. That's gonna hurt. Okay, so poison will hurt the Kaku. That's good at least. Okay. Oh, poison does not affect Babug. Oh, because it's a low level Kaku. Yeah, we're good. Shoot. Hit the Pukey. Hit that. Okay, we're good. Yeah, there's about 40 hours of content now. That is actually an incredible number, to be honest. I was expecting it to be like half that. But then again, it is a Pokemon-like. And it's also fairly hard. Like, for those of you that played Sword and Shield, this one actually takes some effort to get through stuff. So you either have to grind, play really well, or actually use healing items for once. It's not fair. Ugh. That Messence vial is still empty. You taunt me. Well, let's see if I can get something here. Hello, stranger. What brings you here? The views. Breathtaking, aren't they? Sometimes I sit here for hours and wonder if this is how the high abovers look down on us. How small and insignificant we must look from there. Anyway, I'm interested in a change of perspective. This little high-angle view we have here is just a taste of what must be like to look down from high above. Of course, I'm not crazy enough to plan anything regarding the high above. Don't worry, I just want to see how we could understand their perspective. Suppose we can see our little Deniz from above the clouds. So, of course, I've thought of hiring an airship to take pictures. But that would be way too expensive. I'm just a gifted amateur with an intellectual curiosity. But you could help. How?
Oh, you're a tamer, aren't you? We could use a properly trained flying Temtem. We need a Temtem strong enough to carry a camera and well trained enough to get us exactly the shots we want. Do you think you could help me with that? I can give you a little reward for your trouble. For science! Excellent. Let's take a look at your Tempede and see what birdie might do the job. My young assistant, let's do this. Let's take a look at your Tempedia. Maybe this one. No, better this one. Ah, yes. This is the one. Bring me this one. Barnshee. Barnshee? Yes. Right what we need. Strong, but also intelligent. We need it to follow instructions with complete accuracy. Not just fly high. Get me a Barnshee. Ah, that's going to take some doing. How'd you look at that? The house? Yeah, we're so high above it. It's scary. Imagine if this little overhang just fell and it came crashing down on it. Ooh, it makes me dizzy. Point Icarus. Bungee jumping prohibited. Oh. Okay. I am crossing my fingers and toes that there's a town on the other side of this. So, squad... Babug. Babug, time for you to get some EXP. I guess Babug isn't honestly the worst. And I'm gonna balm up. Good day, fellow tamer. I've never seen you around these parts. First time on the trail. How are you liking Thalassian cliffs? Shut up and Temtem up! Ha! Straight to the point. Just my kind of trainer. Temtem up. I kind of hope they change the Psypat sound effect, because it just sounds a little too stock for me. Oh, jeez. That is a ridiculously tough Psypat. I didn't even notice it's... Ah, well, whatever. We're gonna beat it. Good thing I healed. Can I get that on a shirt, please? Shut up and Temtem up. I feel like whoever wrote that one had an absolute laugh. Ah, you got me. Well done, fellow tamer. Okay. We're at town. Yay! We're in Aerosola finally. Okay, gotta go a bit further. I'm pretty sure this is the Tem Center. Whew, I needed this. And then we can go back and actually catch some stuff. Or go ahead. I'm not really sure which is where. I like the music in here. Hi, you in line? No, I'm just looking. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Bye. Smoke Bomb lets you go back to the last Temporium or safe place visited last. I'm gonna buy 2 of those. That actually sounds really helpful. And then a couple of bombs. That should be good enough. Okay, and I do not... At this point, I'm not going to pick up any of the side quests, because I should do them with Shell. But there's a clothing store. Awesome. Let's see. A new customer. Welcome to Rouge and Cole. Best clothes shop this side of the Silaro River. How can I help you? What do you sell? Take a look around and see for yourself. This is not a Temporium, dear. Just grab whatever tickles your fancy. And pay, of course. Can I change the colors of my accessories? Naturally. That's what tints are for. See that machine there? That's the one you want. Thank you. Okay, so that's the tint machine. So we can go for the full bodysuit look, or the surfer dude further suit. Oh! 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 Ah! 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 Prices! Those prices, they hurt me. They hurt me right in the wallet. Oh, capitalism. Capitalism, no. Let's see. Do we... I'm gonna switch... I'm gonna keep switching gas bag up. Welcome to Paro's shop, the best place to catch wind Temtem and all that. Just watch your step. It's quite a fall. Oh, Paro drop. Paro drop? Yeah, this is it. It used to be where all the Paro had their nests, but then everyone started coming here to catch them. These days, there are more tamers than Paro. They nest in the rocky perches over Turkesa. I want to see you try to climb those. Let's have a fight. That's what I'm about. A spectacular backdrop for a spectacular battle. Temtem up. Okay. So, according to someone in chat, you can actually release Temtem for money somewhere. So I guess at this point we probably want to start saving the Temtem that I don't like, the weird rejects. Because yeah, I don't know if there's any other easy way for me to make cash. Let's see. Wander, I got addicted to Hades because of you. You're welcome. Oh boy, that's a bit tougher. I was assuming it would just be another Paro, but no. I was assuming it was just going to be low level like the Paros, but nope, that's a full-on Parak. Oof. Gas bag wasn't affected. Oh, good. Oh, because gas bag is caffeinated. Hooray! That knocks itself out. That is handy. Yeah, so we're gonna need to do some grinding. Let's see. Telekinetic shrapnel. Feels like combing your brain with concertina wire. Oof. It's probably better than Psywave. Or is it? Oh, you know what? It ain't. This thing is physical type. We don't really want that. Also, hey Evac and Associated Raiders, how you guys doing this fine and lovely evening? Playing some Temtem. It is I guess the new Pokemon style MMO. From the people that made Immortal Redneck for some reason. I have no idea why they went from that game to this game, but I'm totally fine with that. But yeah, how you guys doing? How was Tyranny? I think it was Tyranny tonight. I was not paying that much attention. Been working on a D&D campaign lately, and so that's been just eating up all of my brain power. And that's okay. I'm gonna go heal, because we got smacked around a bit. I really gotta go get that Genki. So what do we do? I guess we should probably just check the grass for a while and see what we get.